Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Cindy Edwards. We've all made predictions while watching a sporting event, reality TV, or an award show. Well, now imagine being rewarded when those predictions come true. Game On Entertainment Technologies makes it happen. Today, we are talking to a seasoned money manager who believes we should all be watching this tech startup, and he thinks now's a good time to invest. Let's find out more. And we are joined now by Nick Chen, partner Hydra Capital Partners in Toronto. From Game On Entertainment Technologies, CEO Matt Bailey, and Chairman Jay Moses, who's credited with the success of Grand Theft Auto. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Matt, I want to start with you. What exactly does Game On do?
So Game On is solving a problem that media and content companies are experiencing today. It's that people aren't consuming content or watching TV or watching sports like they used to. So they're demanding a more well-rounded, a diverse experience, a 24/7 experience that's not just tied to the linear experience. Jay likes to mention that his teenage children, if he hands them the remote control and says, put on ABC or put on NBC, they literally don't know how. And that's a big problem, not only for the media companies, but for sports teams, sports leagues, sports books, and everything in between, any content owner or distributor. So we're working with those content owners and distributors to make their content more engaging, social, and monetizable through B2B fan engagement technologies. So we're providing white label technologies like prediction games that help make their content more engaging, social, and monetizable.
That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, Jay, let's turn to you now. In your view, what sets Game On apart from others operating in this space?
Yeah, so just following up on the things Matt said, we're now in what I like to call the adrenaline economy, which means that people need to be engaged to augment the linear sort of video experiments. And what Game On has, what I think is bringing these pieces together, is they have people in the company who are expert at video games, who are expert at NFTs, who are expert at linear, and they're pulling all of this together because ultimately this is that it's the confluence of those things that's people are looking for.
Okay, Nick, as I understand it, your firm looks primarily at opportunities for investments in early stage companies that have something different. So say more about that and why Game On.
That's correct, Cindy. We do look at a lot of early stage opportunities, predominantly in the sectors that we focus on in Canada: natural resources, financial services, technology. Myself, I like to look at early stage, high growth tech names, tech companies. Game On was one of those, brought to me by Victory Square, which is an internet or technology incubator. I've invested in quite a few of their companies in the past, and Game On was one of them. What attracts me with Game On is that it touches a very focused niche in media, which is not used to change, but needs to change in order to compete in this changing landscape. So I found that as being a good reason to invest in the company.
Okay, got it. Now, Matt, you recently announced some new partnerships. Who are they, and how does this benefit Game On and Game On's investors?
Yeah, so we've announced a flurry of partnerships over the last couple of weeks, and to Jay's point, we first focused on growing the team, and we did from 3 of us to 19 of us full time now, leaders in the space, and we're starting to see the fruits of that labor come to life through partnerships, revenue generating partnerships. So, just last week we announced a partnership with Chibi Dinos, which is an NFT project, and in relation to the problem I mentioned earlier, the NFT project of 10,000 digital dinosaurs, that is the content distributor in this case, and that's a very binary experience. NFTs today, it's buying, you hold it and hope the value goes up, or you sell it. We're adding a gamification layer to that experience, where anyone who owns a Chibi Dino can now use that Chibi Dino, that collectible or NFT, in a predictive gaming or other fan engagement experience. So we're adding a layer of utility that's not seen in NFTs. So that's really exciting from a couple of standpoints. One, we're truly a first mover in the space to do that. So we're opening up a whole new category of customer that we can now sell into. Secondly, we're applying our licensing revenue that we typically do, our month-to-month, season-to-season, or annual licensing revenue. But the revenue share component of that is really exciting, because written into every NFT smart contract is a revenue share piece for Game On in perpetuity. So no matter where those NFTs are sold down the track on OpenSea, in perpetuity, we will get a piece of that, which is really exciting. And then just today, we didn't announce a new partner, but we announced an expanded partnership with MX Player. So MX Player are a OTT platform in India with over 1 billion downloads. We started off with a cricket predictor for them. Cricket is the second most popular sport in the world. The World Cup's on right now, which is really exciting. But they've loved that engagement so much. We just announced that partnership in June. The products just went live last week, but we've just locked in 3 additional projects with MX Player for cricket, soccer, and kabaddi, which is a traditional Indian sport. So that opportunity, the revenue from that partner has 4x'd in a very short period, which really shows our strategy in action. We start off with one project and really show our value, and then grow our tentacles within the biggest media companies in the world, and grow the revenue opportunity at the same time. So really excited about that as well.
Well, congratulations to you. All right, Nick. So what makes Game On an attractive addition to your portfolio?
Well, I look at each company differently, and this one, as a small cap company, I go through basically my checklist. I look for a strong management team. This company definitely has it. I look for the cap structure and the balance sheet. The balance sheet is fairly strong. They raised money at 35 cents at raising about $5.8 million on the RTO transaction. It's currently underneath that level right now, which I think is a great opportunity. We've seen news releases with a revenue from, I think, 5 or 6 different entities since the transaction, yet we're trading at a lower level. So I find that to be a very attractive setup. What else do I like? Share structure is very tight. Insider ownership, as you can see from the slide, it says 70%. I believe it's a little lower now, because shares were dividended out from Victory Square to shareholders of Victory Square, and that has also created part of the opportunity. Shareholders in Victory Square would have received Game On shares as a dividend, and probably been selling in the market in the past 4 months without any marketing from the company until now. So I believe that is about to change.
Okay, now Jay, we've got the last question for you. How do you see the Game On story unfolding?
I see it unfolding in a very positive way. The good news is we're very, very early in these industries. We're very early in gamification. We're very early in gamification of existing linear product. We're very early in NFTs. We're very early in blockchain. We're very early in all of these categories, and Game On, with the sort of as being a rather new company in the business, has already established a very strong position in the space. So that means very good things for this company.
Things are looking good on the horizon. The company name, again, is Game On Entertainment Technologies. Matt, Jay, Nick, thank you all very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you as well for tuning in today. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and everybody have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cindy. Great. Bye.